Okay, it is now break time, and I thought that since when I was choosing my artwork for my small group activity earlier today, I found that picture of that delicious looking pecan pie, and I decided to use that to make a frame and border. I found this book in my cart called Pecan Pie Baby. I thought it would be the perfect book for us to read today. So our title is Pecan Pie Baby, written by Jacqueline Woodson, illustrated by Sophie Blackhall. So if it says written by, then who is that? The author or the illustrator? The author, right? And then it says illustrated by Sophie Blackhall. That means that she drew the pictures in the book. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to carefully open to the first pages. And I'm very, very careful because I don't want to rip this book. It's brand new. Okay, page 1. Just as summer started leaving us, and the leaving brought all those colors to the trees, Mama pulled out my winter clothes. Time to give away the stuff that's too small, I said. This didn't used to be a mini dress. Mama smiled. Let's keep it, Gia. And I knew what was coming next. More talk about that ding-dang baby. Looks like she's already grown out of her clothes. It's time to pass them on. Sounds like maybe there's some issues with the baby. I don't know why we have to keep my old stuff, I said. You do too know why, my mama said back. Because there's going to be another baby coming soon. Not real soon, right? Probably by the time the first snow's on the ground, Mama said. Cool, huh? Not very, I said. Oh man, look at Gia's face. How do you think she's feeling right now? Sounds like there's a baby on the way. I looked out at the falling leaves and made a silent wish for winter to come and go quickly without bringing any snow. Mama touched my hair. I'll tell you one thing, this baby sure loves itself some pecan pie. It's wanting some right now. Well, I said, I love pecan pie, and you love pecan pie, so that baby's just being a copycat. In the kitchen, Mama cut us a big slice. Pecan pie, that's one of my favorite things to eat too. By the time it was jacket weather, everyone was talking about that baby. Do you want a boy or a girl? My friends Juna and Omi asked at recess. And my friend Trixie said, let's go play Mama's having a baby. Uh-oh. Here they are, all the kids are playing. Let's see what they're saying. It looks like they're talking. Mama's having a baby. People are going crazy. If it's a boy, give it a toy. If it's a girl, give her a curl. I noticed that those kids are rhyming. Let's see if she's rhyming. Wrap it up in toilet paper. Send it down the escalator. First floor, stop. Second floor, stop. Third floor, you better watch out, 'cause S-T-O-P spells stop. My goodness, sounds like everyone's talking about that baby. When my friend Michaela slept over, she said, your mama better not put that baby in my bed, right? Because then where would I sleep? Man, I was thinking, that ding-dang baby's going to try to take the place of my sleepover friend. Oh man. Now Gia thinks that the new baby's going to take over her sleepovers. No wonder she seems so upset. Even my aunties were baby crazy. When they came over for our weekly sweet tea and toast party, They both drank their tea in one huge gulp and ate their toast in 2 bites without either one of them saying to me, "Why, isn't the weather marvelous, dear lady?" Then they got up and sat with Mama talking about that baby. All fall the leaves kept dropping off the trees and the days got shorter and shorter. What do you think that means? The fall leaves keep falling off the trees. The days are getting shorter and shorter. Uh-oh, I think that means the time for the baby to come is getting closer and closer. One Saturday, a huge box came, and all afternoon my uncles were in my room, scratching their heads and fussing with each other as they put that baby's crib together. Oh no. Do you think it's easy to put a crib together? Or sort of difficult? These are grown adults, and it looks like they're having some trouble. Oh, look at Gia over here in the little corner of her bed. How do you think she's feeling right now watching them put up a crib in her room, it looks like? At school, my teacher read a book about a girl who was going to become a big sister. And when she finished reading it, everybody looked at me. Uh-oh, look, there's Gia right in the middle. She's right. They must have figured out that the teacher was reading that book to help her. Everyone knows that she's going to be a big sister now. When my cousin came to visit with her new baby, she put the wriggly thing in my lap and said, "You sure are ready to be a big sister, aren't you?" "Not really," I said, handing the crying baby back to her. Uh-oh. You think she wants to be carrying that baby right now? Doesn't look like it. One night, Grandma took us out to a fancy restaurant. She kept fussing over Mama. "Eat your greens," she said, "and you should order some Brussels sprouts for the baby." Mama made a face and we laughed. Grandma, I said, "it's not a Sprouts baby. That baby loves pecan pie." So for dessert, me and Mama shared a piece. "Are you getting enough rest?" Grandma asked. "You know I can take Gia. That baby needs you now." I wanted to say, "I need Mama now." Then Mama reached over and rubbed my back. "Me and the baby need Gia with us." And even though I didn't like it when Mama talked about that ding-dang baby, her hand felt nice on my back, and I was glad that she needed me. You hear that? She said even though that she's about to have a new baby, she still needs Gia in her life. That the baby and her both need Gia. Some days I sat on my stoop thinking about all the years it had just been me and Mama. About us drinking hot chocolate and telling silly stories. About the mornings I jumped into her bed when it was still blue-pink outside, snuggling up to her while she tried to keep on sleeping. Now that baby was going to change everything. Do you understand why Gia's feeling so sad about the new baby? Look at her face. She's thinking about all the good memories she's made with Mama by herself. She's wondering if that baby's going to change that all. What do you think? When my cousins came for Thanksgiving, all anybody could talk about was baby this and baby that. "I'm so sick of that ding-dang baby," I said. But I guess I didn't say it loud enough because everybody kept laughing and talking and making plans for when the baby got here. "I'm so sick of that ding-dang baby." The whole table got quiet, and Mama sent me to my room. Why do you think Mama sent Gia to her room? Was that a very appropriate thing to say? And at the dinner table, too. She must be feeling really, really bad right now. Upstairs, I got that teary, choky feeling, and even though there was a whole bunch of people in my house, I felt real alone. Have you ever felt like that sometimes? Even though you still have your family in your house, sometimes you just feel lonely, right? And you need to be alone or have some time to yourself. Later on, Mama came upstairs and sat beside me. I didn't look at her. You know what I'm going to miss the most when the baby comes, Gia? Mama asked. I know what I'm going to miss the most, I said. My whole life before the ding-dang baby, Mama said. I smiled. Yeah, before that ding-dang baby. Guess what? Mama whispered. What? I said. I'm gonna miss that too. For real, Mama? For real. Those were the good old days, I said. Mama smiled. Guess you're going to have to tell the baby all about it. I nodded. I guess I am. How do you think Gia's feeling right now? If I were Gia, I would be feeling a whole lot better after talking. Oh, look. What do you notice? I noticed snowflakes. What do you think that means? I think maybe the baby might be coming because I remember Mama saying that probably by the first snow, the baby might come. Then Mama hugged me and we sat like that, just being all cuddly with that ding-dang baby jumping around in Mama's belly. After a while, Mama said, "It's cold out there tonight. Weatherman's calling for snow." Then let's go downstairs and eat some dessert before that ding-dang pecan pie baby gets here. Mama laughed because she knew, just like I did, how much the three of us loved ourselves some pecan pie. And that's it, the end. This is the last page of our book. What do you think might happen next? Let me know in a short video, if you can, through Seesaw Journal, what do you think will be happening next in the book if you had to continue it? I will see you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed our book for the day.